let's have a look at the key first. 3 buttons to choose from. We can lock the car, unlock, or open the trunk. We're going to start things off by unlocking the car first. We're going to open the door, then close it. Push the Start and Stop button to activate the instrument cluster as well as the hat unit. Then push again to start the car. Up first is the steering wheel. We have a left and a right side, as well as buttons on the levers on both sides. The left side takes care of the advanced driving assistance system features, which of course will be much more interesting while driving. We can, however, activate the limiter in the upper left corner, which is displayed in the instrument cluster. In addition, we can adjust cruise control, drive assist, or turn them off. All the other buttons remain without function while the vehicle is in a parked position. We can see that when we activate the CC, the system will tell us that it currently does not work. Normally we could adjust the speed or also adjust the distance to the car in front of us. The same goes for other driving assistance systems, which are not available where the vehicle is in a parked position. As you can see, no additional reaction. So make sure to check out our driving videos. So let's have a look at the right side where we find media functions, telephone, as well as our voice assist. In addition, we can change the volume, switch between different radio and media sources, or click to switch between our media and radio favorites. Without clicking, the system goes through all radio stations. Once we click on the button, it only switches between our favorite stations. In the left-hand corner, we can find the voice assistant.
Cancel.
Sorry.
We found that it doesn't always work flawlessly. If we click on the phone icon, the call list is displayed in the instrument cluster. It is also possible to start a phone call this way as well. By using a button on the lever on the left side of the steering wheel, we can go through the different IC features. Well, we can check the different trip views by using the button on the right. So moving on to the instrument cluster next. We already saw that we can use the steering wheel to operate the IC. We cannot adjust the left and right area, but only the center. We can, for example, change the content. As we go through the different options available, we see an immediate change in the instrument cluster as well. We can add content and delete it. Select, for example, navigation, media, as well as gauges and advanced driving assistance systems. We can also remove widgets or change differently sized widgets, such as media or navigation. For the head-up display, we can only decide between 2 options. which are advanced driving assistance systems and navigation. Since navigation is currently shown in the instrument cluster, it cannot be selected for the head-up display as well. If we switch to a different view in the IC, navigation becomes selectable for the head-up display. It is possible to use the button on the lever on the left side of the steering wheel to navigate through the IC features afterwards again. So let's have a look at the head unit. Let's get it started. The head unit contains a drop-down menu with quick settings, notifications in the center. We can adjust privacy settings, select a profile. We can adjust the brightness, check my devices. We can turn Wi-Fi on or off and do the same thing for the head-up display. What you see now is the main home screen. However, it is customizable and can be adjusted to the driver's needs. We have widgets in the center and shortcuts on the right. We can access a menu by clicking on the widget or by using the shortcuts. Currently, we have two different pages. But if we go with Settings, then select Customize, we can change the layout of the home screen. We can add up to 5 different pages and fill them with widgets and shortcuts. If we press and hold the display, we can rearrange the widgets and shortcuts. We can delete them as well. If a page contains no shortcuts or widgets, it will automatically be deleted as well. If we then return to the home screen, we can see the changes made once we're done. We can open quick adjustments on the right and then use, for example, the home button. This page is always accessible no matter what feature is currently selected. In the left-hand corner, we can find an overview of all the available features. There is Help, which offers different video tutorials, which you will also find in our highlight section. Make sure to check them out. There is a Voice Assist, Media, where we can switch between different radio and media sources. We have different radio stations, as well as settings which are the same for every media feature. Media offers different media sources. We have navigation using TomTom map material. We can use the search function, look for points of interest, or select even more options. phone contains a call list or a contact list, a keypad, and of course settings. So let's move further down to switch between the different gears. Reverse automatically activates the camera in the head unit. We can also shift manually or put the car in a parked position. It is possible to select different drive modes, which comes with a color change in the instrument cluster and in the head unit. To wrap things up, we're going to turn off the car, open the door, and close it once more. We're then going to take the key and lock the car.